Side of the mat, this side can take this side of the mat. We was going to do it on the whiteboard in there, but there'll be too many people. Basically, you're going to get picked up here. There's going to be 2 radios. Okay, you're going to get picked up. This is where you muzzle your dog, really. Jump on the back of the vehicle. If you're comfortable that the dog ain't going to bite none of the extraction team or the fire team or whatever, no problem at all. You can jump on the back with the dog without muzzle off. If you want to keep the muzzle on for I must emphasise, throughout all of this exercise, when we've dry run it, we're going clockwise, okay? So the dog's always going to be on the right side, which is a bit of a bugger because normally we'd have gone anti-clockwise. The dog's on the left and we can come forwards, yeah? So your dog's always going to be handled on the right-hand side, okay? On this. When you come in, you're going to get picked up here. Right, that is, on your right, yeah? And you're going to be at the back of the stack. Yeah, you've got a 4-man stack. You're going to be at the back of it. The man's going to call you when he wants the dog forwards. Yeah. You're going to bring the dog forwards. There's going to be a shield, so and you go slightly in front.
On the team's commands, basically.
Yeah. Unless someone that automatically, I'll tell you to drop your lead or whatever. Me and you've got 3 judges here. Obviously, there's Phil Campion. 1, 2, 3, so yes. You've got Gary. You all know Gary, yeah. Sport. And Gavin. Okay.
What?
He's just a mate.
If someone comes out and you see them come out and they're a direct threat, can you just let your dog go without what form of warning?
We're going to do all of this. Right now, that's what we're going to go through. Right, so you get picked up here, yeah? No one's allowed down there, by the way, at all, at any time. Yeah. Okay, everyone stays up here for safety. Get picked up, come down here. This morning, unfortunately, a few mounds got dropped in the area, so you've got a little bit of a trek before you get to it now, which adds to the flavour of it, I suppose. Yeah. Keep fit. So we're going to go over the mounds as a team. Yeah, you come to the judges. The judges will be there. They'll introduce themselves to you, blah blah blah, and then you'll join your team on this first building. Now, if you look at the first building, everybody can see this. Yeah. So we're going to drive in here and we're going to stop there. Sorry. Tone. Turn right at the bottom.
So covert, no one can find it.
Now we're on the left. There's a black barn and a sign on the fence saying S-type security. And a bloke wearing a high vis. Now he's out there. He's on the road. Billericay Rugby Club. No, I ain't got a clue, mate. We ain't got a clue. It's literally like 1,000 metres down on the left. We are literally. Hi, mate. Yeah, we're on the road though, we're not on Honeypot Lane. Okay, so you get dropped off here, have a chat with the judges, yeah? We're going to work around these buildings, okay? They're going to go in the first building. The first building, I'm not going to tell you what happens anyway. You're going to go into the first building, whatever happens, but you will be taking the lead at that point. So they'll call, once they get to the door, they'll call the dog team forward. The dog team is searching the building, the guys are following you behind. Yeah. Okay, they're behind you, covering you from every angle.
End of the lead in front.
No time in this is at the end of the lead.
Just want them by our side.
Yeah, if you've got a 10, 15, 20 metre line with no handle on it, just drape it behind you. Drape it behind you, keep the dog next to you all the time.
But did you want the dog in front of the handler?
Yeah.
So the dog's not actively searching?
Yeah, but not too far. Yeah, in case, because look what happened at the last one. The Doberman spun around, done me in the groin and nearly lost my crown jewels. You understand? So keep a little bit of tightness on the lead a little bit, yeah? Just walk tactically through these rooms, yeah? Not too long, not like a normal building search, yeah? Okay, because remember you've got the guys behind you. Something will happen in that building, yeah? When anything happens, the fire team will not join you, yeah? Or rejoin you until the criminal is on the floor and the dog is outed. Okay, so all we want you to do is when the dog's engaged, get on the floor. I don't care if you swear. I don't give your adrenaline will be going. The team will be working with you. Get them on the floor. Yeah, out the dog. Take one step back and just hold the dog next to you, and then rejoin the stack. Yeah, at the back.
From the back.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one's a building search. There's a little room here as you come out of that one. You've got the guy out. Yeah. As soon as you've outed him, that guy's not going to come out of here, by the way. You're going to out your dog inside.
You're staying in the building.
Yeah. When you come out, there is a passive guy. Well, not passive, really. It's kind of like the shrouded man test, but a little bit different. Yeah, he's just going to come forward. If he brings a bit of defence out in the dog, whatever, you're going to control him. Under no circumstances, yeah, does this man get bitten. Do not release the lead. He's just going to come out like that. Yeah, just a little bit walking forwards, maybe a little bit walking back, just testing the dog a little bit. Yeah. Once you've got him on the ground,
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't-
he's
you
suited.
want the-
Barking,
you want the dog
barking,
don't
quiet.
you?
Is he suited or not?
No.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's got no equipment on whatsoever. Yeah, but he is wearing something. Yeah. So where you was wearing the sheets, he's wearing something different.
So do we ignore him?
No, you
Just
get him
go
on the
around.
floor. Yeah, you found him. Basically, you found him. Yeah, it's just basically it's a sniper.
Not
It's a
not
sniper that you
advance on
found.
the dog stupidly or nothing, is it?
You'll get
No.
called up to the front. No, not at all. You're going to get called up to the front. Yeah, the dog can bang off. Yeah, show aggression. Get him on the floor in front of you. Once he's on the floor, yeah, then once that man's on the floor, the passive man, yeah, there's going to be some fucking crazy lunatic screaming at you from another building. Yeah. Once you're in front of the stack again and you feel comfortable, you can drop your lead. Yeah. I'll tell you, drop your lead. Yeah.
Once you feel comfortable, your dog's focused.
Focused on that man. Yeah. Go in a little bit closer. Don't just think of the team
Do you want
around
me to
you.
wait for you, or as soon as I'm comfortable, just go?
As long as you're comfortable, but remember you've got people behind you.
Yeah.
The key to this is today, I am not taking no liability for anybody dogs biting the stack. Yeah, we could have all worked on this. This is just simple control. Yeah, we've done it. We went down last week. Wayne's dog, a few other dogs, they're all pinging on the geezer as he's walking. You know, position yourself where you're kind of blocking the stack. If we just do this now, just get a line of 4. We worked on this, didn't we, Phil, last week?
Yeah.
If there's a line of 4, say 3, right? And you're at the back, if you want to be right back here just for safety, I don't care. Yeah, it don't mean nothing to us. Yeah? But what we was doing, we was there like that. We had the dog kind of there, yeah? 4 there, and we was all move. We was all moving like this. When they say window, we was just dropping down. Yeah? So we're covering this back man. This back man's actually backwards. He's covering the back. Yeah? And you're here. Okay? Got it? So just think about when you drop leads, make sure you're at the front. Make sure the team ain't behind you, the dog ain't going to spin round, we ain't going to get bitten. Obviously we're going to position ourselves well out of the way anyway.
Do we need to have a 10 metre line? No. So you can just have a normal length lead.
If you want to unclip the dog and send him into bite, no problem. As long as you know you can get in.
So
clip him back
what
up.
I mean is there's nothing biting at distance on the lead and there's no...
Well, there is pulling in. Most of them have worked on pulling in, not dragging the man out.
Just pulling yourself in.
Get on the floor and pulling yourself in. Yeah, that's what everybody's been doing. So, deal with the first one. Yeah, quickly. Move on to the second one, passive. Third one is aggressive. Yeah, get him out. As soon as you get him out and you get him on the floor, yeah, there's going to be a moving car. Dog goes in through the window on a moving car to the driver.
Is it
Okay.
through the window? Is he going to be have an arm out the window?
Whatever Anthony decides he wants to do. Yeah. He might open the door. He might want the dog to come through the window. He's going to keep it as consistent as possible so he don't make it difficult for other dogs.
How fast is he moving? Because it's
Very slow.
dangerous if
Very slow.
the
10
dog
metres.
misses his timing, you know what I mean?
10 metres, very slow. Yeah, he's creeping. I mean, the area's probably clear to that cone. Driving. It's very slow. Yeah. When he
Is
engages,
he going to take the dog in the car?
whatever he feels comfortable. And he's very experienced, so don't worry about your dog. He's proper. He knows what he's doing. So, and then he'll be safe. Yeah. I've suggested that he opens the door.
It's down to him to keep himself safe, is what I'm saying, not us,
Yeah. So, once he engages on that man and you get him out the window or he drags him out the car, whatever, onto the floor, there's going to be a runner. So there's a decamp. The runner runs to this main building, yeah? When he comes off, you're loving this, don't you? I see. When,
Nothing
when
better
he-
than giving your dog bites, is there? Let's be honest.
when he outs him off the car, the driver, yeah, this guy's going to start an engine up on a like a fucking chainsaw. Yeah, he's picked something up, he's run into a building or whatever, a shed or somewhere. Yeah, and then he'll come running out at you, and that's another off-lead attack as well. Okay, so you'll let the dog move forward as a team to try and find the person who decamped. He'll start the engine, bump you in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, from here, once you've outed that from that criminal, now there will be a contact drill, which is an airsoft type drill, military drill, close protection drill. Yeah, a guy will pop up to take a shot at the team from the bushes. Don't send the dog to him. So remember, the passive man no bite, the contact man no bite. Yeah. They'll just say get the dog out. You just move in the middle and you get out and head towards back. You head towards back the main entrance. Yeah. And they'll take themselves out 2 at a time, covering fire. Yeah. Okay. Then the last one, you'll get rushed away from the scene by a group of 4 crowd control maniacs. Yeah. Keep the lead tight. Yeah. And at some point through that crowd control, someone will run straight through the crowd control and give your dog a bite to finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a sleeve bite, but he's got trousers on and a stick. Everybody else has got suits on.
How is this being scored?
We're scoring on control, working around and around the entry team, dealing with the situation, commitment of the dog, bite, attack, reaction to noise, obstacles, distractions, presentation, professionalism, handler and dog. We're doing 4 points for satisfactory, 8 points for good and 10 points for very good. It's either a pass or fail, so if the dog don't engage, the station, they'll still score you on the points for maybe distractions, presentation of you, how you dealt with the situation. It's either a pass or fail. And then there's a total score, and then it's down to them to choose who they feel is best and handle. All we're looking for, Ian, really, is just professionalism. Just have a bit of fun and just be professional and do it tidy. That's all. Yeah? We'll do it as fairly as possible. Yeah, I think we'll have a good time. We'll put a lot of effort into it. Yeah? Okay? Got it? So remember, the number 2 station is no bite. And the guy that pops up, to take a shot after the decamp, no bite. Let the team deal with that. They'll just tell you to extract, to get out of there.
Yeah.
You got a running order?
No, everyone's gonna register now.
Yep, everyone's gonna go up.
Everyone's gonna go up, register, fill out our forms.
And get a number.
And get a number, that's you. Yeah?
But the numbers are gonna go into it, it's not gonna run in number order.
There's only 2 things that we've got to do. Yeah? Ashley Mansfield, where is he? Ashley, the Rockmore, and this guy have got to go somewhere near the top. Yeah? Because they live fucking miles away. This guy's granddad seriously ill, he's got to get back, and Ashley has to go to work. Everyone alright with that?
You can stick on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
I came the same distance.
Look, how many's here now? We're meant to have 27. So this is going to be every 15 minutes. So we might chance someone might be out of here in 4 or 5 hours.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah? We'll run with it the best we can. Anything from Phil?
No, I'm fine. Just relax, because if you're tense, it'll resonate into your dog. And if your dog's upset around these people, the chances are we might get one of the team bitten. And remember, in reality, you'd be in support of that team. Okay, so this is to get you used to working around other people, all right? Because the dog sometimes gets blinkered to what goes on in front of him, all right? And if he sees everything as hostile, that's not good. Okay, so we want to concentrate on the targets, and we want to work with the teams, all right? But like I say, keep nice and calm yourselves, because otherwise your dog will feel that through you. Do you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, try and keep relaxed. When you're
Stay
there,
relaxed.
and the dog's on, you can
we're not marking on speed or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? You can just take your time and go through these things, and like I say, that calmness will run through the lead. All right, okay.
We was initially going to do this on who does it round the fastest, but it doesn't work. It's too dangerous. We've tried it. Yeah, we'll end up with an accident. So we're going to take our time. We're just going to go through it nice. Everyone enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of bangs. There's going to be a lot of smoke. There's going to be a few bites. We'll just have a bit of fun. Work with the team. Yeah. Work together. The team know what they're doing, okay? So these team have been working for weeks and weeks on this particular circuit with a dog, okay? Not necessarily with your dog, yeah, with our dogs and an imaginary dog, okay?
If you see anyone with this t-shirt, you get disqualified if you get bitten.
Oh, that's the other thing. I will say, anybody doesn't want to go live, anybody doesn't want to be
Put your hand
filmed.
up now.
No. When we get to the truck, when the truck picks you up, just tell me, and they'll feed it down the comms. No live, no filming. Okay, I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't have to be live all the time. We're just going to film, do some bits and pieces. If you want it live, we'll have it live. If you don't, you don't. What, mate?
You make it Photoshop stuff like that, so we look better.
You're going to have everything, Tony.
I can do whatever you need, mate. No problem.
Photoshop don't fucking
Well done, guys. Well done. Well done.
I love a photographer coming in. Right, so good luck, everyone. Enjoy yourself. Hope it goes well for you. Yeah, but just be safe. Just to be absolutely any questions.
As long as the handler's satisfied, don't need the 10 metre lead.
Yeah, you don't need it. If you want to use short-range clips.
If you tell me that you're happy with your dog and then he goes and snaps someone because you ain't got a 10 metre lead on it, then that's your conscience, not mine.
And there's only 2 off lead bits, though, isn't there?
Yeah, Tom's station, the third station is off lead. The car attack is off lead, which comes after that, which is 4. No, they're all off lead. Apart from the first one. Yeah, the first one. Station 1 is on lead, obviously, because you're searching a building. Second one is your passive man, so that's going to be on lead. Third one is going to be the aggressor. Yeah, that's off lead. Car is off lead. Yeah. The decamp is off lead. You can just drop your lead if you see him and the dog pings on him, drop the lead. And then the last bin, the crowd control's on lead.
What collars?
Flat collars, choke chains.
No pictures.
No.
With the decamp, can you drop your lead and have the dog have him as he's running? So as soon as your dog...
No, because you're dealing with the driver.
Oh yeah, yeah. But what, like, as
He
the
will
guys...
not run until your dog's engaged on the driver.
And then, you're going to deal with him?
Do with him
at a
next.
different place, yeah?
Yeah, deal with him next.
Yeah,
Alright?
yeah, yeah.
Got it? So once you get the driver out, as soon as he gets bitten, the decamp is running off. Once you've outed the dog, you'll hear, that's where you're going to with the team. The team will call you forward again. Listen to the team most of the time, yeah? That's it.
Well done, well done.
Trial and error.